Hello. I'm sorry to keep posting things, but I'm really desperate for someone to be able to help me with this situation that I'm in. I worked very hard to become an English teacher, and I decided to go full-time Uber so I can quickly save up the money for the plane ticket for a job offer in Taiwan. And I was doing great. I was this close to getting the plane tickets when the pandemic struck. Travel got banned. Nobody was riding Uber, and I was doing the right thing. And this is what happens to me. Then I can't even get unemployment because I was self-employed. I had a part-time job for a small gig I was doing as a security guard, so unemployment gave me $60 a week. I ended up homeless. My car broke down, and the only way I can get on my feet is to rent a very expensive car just so I can do Uber, because not only has the jobs picked up, but nobody seems to want to hire me. Probably because of my age. I don't know. But now I found an opportunity. I took that opportunity to finally become an English teacher, and I'm doing it. But it takes a while to reach out to all the potential students that are out there. And right now I have parents who love me very much and are willing to do anything to get other students for me. They're working hard to help me because they love what I do for their children. I make them happy and they feel like I'm a part of the family. I'm going to lose this because I don't have enough money. Unfortunately, because of China's ruling, I was teaching a very good paying job teaching kids from Beijing, China. But they decided there's too much money leaving China and they want all their money. They want us to keep buying their things to keep sucking in our money, but they want no money leaving to anybody else. They just want to take it all and we get nothing from it. So basically they cut down all the teaching. Like I can only teach like 3 hours a day. Um, the earlier classes never get booked, so I get about 10 hours a week. I'm not going to give that gig up because if things change, I could do that full time. But unfortunately, because of the new rulings, they had to shut down for a whole month during the Chinese New Year. And that really hurt me. So I'm on another platform and I did get students, but many of them are just adults wanting to learn a little English before they go for a job interview. So I get them for a couple of weeks and then they're gone. But now I'm getting steady customers all the time. I got a kid from Mexico. I got a two kids from South Korea. I've got many kids from China who are trying to get around this whole rule thing, and they're actually going outside of Preply and paying me out of pocket just so I can teach their kids. And they're doing everything they can to help me. And I don't know. I'm working so hard to do this. I don't see why I should end up in the street. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm working hard trying to do something and I hate asking for help. So please, I hate asking for help, but please, can you help me? I just need enough for rent to get by even this week. I'm paying weekly. I just need 250 or less because I've got a little bit in my pocket, about $50, so maybe $200. I might be begging again next week, but I have until April 10th when I finally get my first full paycheck from Magic Years since the Chinese New Year thing ended last month. This is my first month that I got to work the full schedule all week. Plus, on top of my Preply, I'll be able to survive just fine and continue building up my own students. But I just need help until April 10th. I make $250 a week for rent. So if you could please help me with the rent so I can stay here and keep teaching. If I lose this place, I won't have internet. I won't have a place to set up my computer. I won't have any way to teach. So I'll lose my home and I'll lose my job and I'll lose everything, even though I'm trying hard to not lose everything. There's people out there that are not trying at all and they're collecting and they were making $600 during the pandemic while I made nothing. So please just help me get through these next couple of weeks so I can continue to entertain these kids. I love these kids and maybe I'll share some photos with their eyes blurred out for identity. So you can see how many smiling faces I make every day. Every day I've got kids rolling on the floor with laughter, not during class, near the end. When I say goodbye, I put on a little animation using, what do you call it, the Snapchat app, but they have an application for the PC, and I use that to give myself face filters. So I have one where I cry, saying goodbye, and they just roll on the floor crying. I sometimes put on a face filter of a three-dimensional giraffe and make it talk. I'm a shark and all kinds of cool things. And I just love keeping these kids happy and educating them. I've had some that have gone from basic to intermediate, and I love seeing that progress. I feel like I'm a part of their lives. They feel like they're family to me. One of them is named American named Justin from China. He's been my longest going student, and I've taught him so much. He's gotten to the point where he can talk almost like a high school student, and he hasn't even entered school yet. He knows more grammar than any kid up to second grade. I taught him that, and I want to keep doing this. So if you could please help me get through these next few weeks till I can get back up on my feet. Please, I beg of you. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to work so hard just to know I'm going to end up on the street. People that work hard to succeed shouldn't end up on the street because of stupid things like Mother Nature. I didn't, I was doing the right thing. I could have been living in Taiwan with a successful job right now if things had just stayed normal. So please help. Please, please, I beg of you. Thank you.